So here's your brother throwing an adjective down. Tuesday, 1646, 09 seconds, 02023, 7th month, July 11th day. The wonderful Spencer Day. The iris. IRS, the iris, the eye, the all-seeing eye. So, I cut some planks to get me a 9-foot rod here. So, there it is. One's 6 foot, one's 3 foot. I just got to whack it together with this whacker here. But, according to the whacking sensation, the whacker claws need to be straight. So, see, they're all kind of, some of them are at different angles. And so, I'm just going to get this here lovely grabber and straighten all the teeth, lest the shark not get a good bite. A good bite into the wood, that is. Because some of the teeth will just go flat, and some of them will hit the empty zone. So I want to be sure that I'm getting some good sink in here, lest Lester come in and throw the force on some emptiness. That would be a hole. Cold, dark emptiness. Child left behind and stamped out, easily to be easily took, stolen. So, this other one's just flat, so one that's flat's not that bad. Now, I can get this lined up in the middle now. Here's the middle. So in between that row of claws right there, that will be it. Get this as close together as I can and get that right in the middle, just like that. There's that seam in there. Goes all the way to the other side. So now get the angle back. Put this over here. Be able to get a good some sear on the whack over here. Always nice to bring in the sear. Well, if I went too far, the claws bent on me. So I gotta be sure. What I really need is a straight whack to get this whack in there real whack. Nice and whackably. So, I'm going to grab a piece of whacking wood over here that fit over the whole thing so I can get a good flat whack out of this whole mess here. Flat whack it on there like that. Now I'm messing up a board too much, so I'll just get it in a little at a time. It'll all get in there somewhat to hold plenty. Although a lot of the teeth kind of bend all over the fucking place anyway, so it might have been just best just to leave it the way it was instead of straightening everything. because some of the curved teeth might have went in just right. And all the experience that I have with the universe, where a lot of the stuff is already set up just the way I need it, if I would just have a little kicking back and think more with some Zen yogi techniques, I would be able to meditate and see a vision much more clear. That happened with that last piece of wood that I cut up in the beam and everything. After I set it up there, I realized the two pieces of wood that I separated, when I used one to throw in a ledger on the big piece that was going across the cross beam, the big piece was too wide. And the two pieces, when they were together, the ones that I separated, if I would have just kept them the way they were, 2x4s, a lot of people like to call them 2x4s, buy something at the store, say use the honor credit system. If I would have just kept those 2x4s in the T position that they were in perfect alignment to when I set beams across them on the truss to hold the roof up, they would have been just perfect. That's just one example. I don't want to whack this too hard and all out of the way, because I still got one to put on the other side. So I'm just going to keep this one the way it is and just trust it, because nothing's really telling me to really get anything happening with it. Don't want to hammer too hard because it causes the muscles to cramp up. That's looking wonderful like that. Then I'll go back to the other side and hit it a little bit more. Some of the stuff on the edge is bent over, and all right, that looks wonderful. Now I got a 9-foot 2x4. Now I just need to put another 2x4, 2 foot long, across the plate on one side and nail it in to give it extra support, like that. But this one's too short, so let me go get one that's longer. I shall get one that's longer. not let me get one that's longer. I shall get one that's longer. All right, I'm gonna go over here and cut it on camera. There goes the whack-a-ma-jack. I'll cut the shitty end off. Probably be a piece around yay long. Actually, I keep the shitty end on there. That way the part that I cut off will be a nice piece to use. And I'm going to put it where this hole is on the saw. So that way I eradicate a hole in the wood. So there it is right there with the saw blade. It's going to line right up with the saw blade. Going to cut right through that hole, right into that hole. So, once again, set this back over here. You get plenty of saw area on the camera. Go ahead and there she blows, Whistling Pete. Whistling Pete, shoot me some skeet. Whistling Pete, shoot me some skeet. In the air, I might need to know how to hunt down a bird. Push out a turd, eat me some meat. Might get to the point where I get hungry. Hungry. All right, I got 2 nails here. One to go on each side. So I'll just put it on there like that. You see, there's the shitty piece there. It really doesn't matter. It's a little bit wobbly on that side, so I'll turn it around. That'll be enough. I need to get the hammer, though. I was moving too fast to contemplate. So, let me get back to the condemnation and contemplate.